in the bowl.
Hey everybody, it's Jay-Z Crazy. Today's camera show. If you like camera equipment, you'd like to check out different kind of cameras, then this is the show to be tuned into. Like this video right away, something special will happen. Subscribe to this channel, more special things will happen. Share this video, lots and lots of special things will happen. You're gonna have to wait for all these special things to happen, but they will happen. So just do me a favor, okay? Do all those things for me. Now this is the camera that I've used to record over 590 episodes of Jay-Z Crazy. Yes, we've been doing this since 2015. Boy, am I tired. I guess I'll get a nap in at some point. Oh, by the way, I'm here with my girlfriend, Lisa. Just in case you're new to the show. Say hi to everybody. She's a quiet one. So, don't you worry about her. She kind of does her own thing off in the corner. She's not even in the same room as me. So, we could just pretend she's not here if you'd rather do that. That's fine. So this is called a Creative Vado. Over 590 episodes of Jay-Z Crazy, as I just mentioned, have been filmed with this camera. I'd like to take it out of the box, but I forgot. Lisa, who's not here, could you do me a favor? Could you go to my bag where I keep my belongings for the trips I never take? And could you get me the Creative Vado, which I happen to forget? Well, I guess I could show you this other shit instead. It looks like this. Oh, she's actually going to help. Come on, please help me. Why would you get up just to sit back down again? You look like you were going to be so helpful. Then you sat back down. By the way, with these Creative Vado cameras, they last a long time. This is the first episode in hundreds and hundreds of episodes I've done where I'm using a brand new Creative Vado camera. Now, I don't think they even make them anymore, but I had an old one that I never opened up. It was in a package for years and years, and this is the first show I'm using a brand new one right now.
No, these are because I gave them to you, and they're not years and years old.
They are years and years old. They don't manufacture these anymore. They don't manufacture these cameras anymore.
But you understand that I got those for you, and they weren't years and years ago?
No, I'm not saying you gave... For you people who are new, she's a little bit difficult too.
He is.
Let me see one of these cameras so I can show people what I use to tape this. I record Jay-Z Crazies with this. She's gonna leave me sitting here for 10 minutes. I know it. Let me see the camera. Come on, I don't want to make this into an hour video. They look like this, only this one's a little... You turned it on?
No.
Okay, this one's a little dirty because
It's
I've used it for hundreds of episodes. But it looks like this. Now on the back, you get a little screen, so let's see what's being taped. You should be looking at me right now.
Looking at you.
Should be looking at me, looking at me. Okay, now these Creative Vados, they're not the best cameras in the world. They're great for the purpose I use. If you do a YouTube show where you sit in a room and you have it focused and it's still on a tripod and you're not moving it around, these are great cameras. But if you want to take this camera outside, don't do it. It has no image stabilization. you will get horrible videos. This is the type of camera you prop up on a tripod and you do a show from your kitchen. The cameras are great for that. The sound isn't that great, which is why I have a wireless mic on. These have no wireless input for a mic, so you're gonna have to deal with the wireless mic on a separate system like I do. Okay, other than that, I love these cameras. They're very durable, unless you drop them in a bucket of water, which happened once before. Then the thing died quickly. It was a very quick death after that. So it's not a GoPro. Don't go diving underwater with these cameras.
Don't go doing anything with the cameras.
Yeah, don't do anything with these cameras besides sit in a room and put it on a tripod and film your puss. That means face, okay? It doesn't mean the other thing.
What, a cat?
Well, yeah, I guess you could film your cat with these too. But like I told you, if you're holding it and moving it around, it's going to make a lot of noise, has no image stabilization. You will not be happy with the result. The only one who's happy with the results of these Creative Auto cameras is me, because I stick the camera up on a mantle and then I do the show like this. Okay, now getting to my next camera. This is the big daddy of them all. This is a GoPro. This is a GoPro 7. Now, I have a little bit of a problem with this one. GoPros are great cameras, but one of their lines of cameras, it seems like the GoPro 7, no matter what I mount it on, no matter what kind of selfie stick, it seems like the sound transfers into the camera constantly. So it basically ruins my footage. The sound is very annoying. It's a constant rattling sound. Now, that doesn't go for all GoPros because I've seen people use GoPros on YouTube with much success. But the GoPro 7, it just seems like there's a lot of rattling involved when you use the camera outside. So you'll want to hook up some kind of independent microphone system if you're going to use the GoPro 7. Even if you use a different version of GoPro, people like to use external microphones anyway because they sound better in general. But this one, yeah, I'd use it a lot more if it didn't rattle every time I took it outside. So, the fix for that is, eventually I either get a new GoPro, which is not a GoPro 7, or I use a totally different camera. And I've used different tripods and different mounts too, all with the same result. They all rattle with the GoPro 7. Keep that in mind. Other than that, they're great. I used this underwater a couple weeks ago on a trip I took. Wasn't a big trip. I went to a hotel and they had a swimming pool outside. And I put this thing underwater. It didn't fail me. It worked good. So GoPros, they're very good cameras. This is my most recent camera, and I love this camera.
You're welcome.
What?
I said you're welcome.
Get this as a gift from the one who barely talks. This is called the DJI Pocket 2. And I got the Creator Combo. Let me show you what this looks like. Of course, I can never remember how to open the box properly.
From the middle.
Don't know why, but here we go. This is what's inside. This comes with a piece of cat fur.
That's not cat fur.
It is. It's a piece of cat fur.
No, it's not.
No, there's a microphone in here.
Yeah, there's a windscreen.
And what it does is you put it on top and it magnetically sticks. Okay, and then what you do is you attach it to yourself and people should be able to hear you better.
And think that you...
Not that I need to describe the whole process of how a microphone works, but I think I just did.
You did.
And this is good because This even has a mode where if you do selfies, if you're in a, say if you don't have any friends, if you don't have any camera people, this is a mode where it will actually follow your face around. I've barely used this camera because it's intimidating.
You're scared
No, it's
of
just
it?
because I really haven't taken a long time to really learn the ins and outs of it, so I don't want to screw anything up. I would love to use this to film this show, but the reason I don't is because the Creative Vados, they just seem to frame everything I have in back of me perfectly. So for my needs, I like to make this a daily camera for Jay-Z Crazy. But to go outside, there's no doubt in my mind that I would use the DJI Pocket 2. It has a ton of modes on it. And one of my favorites is it does follow your face around. So if I'm going to do a show, I can even put this on a tripod. And somehow it will follow my face around and it'll make me look like I have a camera person in the room. Now, I can't wait to learn how to use this thing properly because those are going to be some of my awesome videos. And I also plan on doing travel videos. This will be my go-to camera when I'm outside. Now, I would tell you more about this, but like I said, to be honest with you, there's so much more that I need to learn about this camera that I'll be doing you a disservice if I try to act like I know what I'm talking about. Because with the DJI Pocket 2 combo, I really don't know a lot of the ins and outs. So I'm not going to pretend to know what I'm talking about. All I know is this is an awesome camera that I barely know how to use. Okay, now for wireless microphones, that's coming up next. I have a regular camera I love to take still pictures with. This is a Nikon. You really can't go wrong with any Nikon. Nikon's a good brand. This one has 20 times optical zoom, which means I can spy on people across the lake outside my window if I wanted to. I mean, this really zooms in a ridiculous amount. If you're on the beach, you can zoom in on people who have no clue you're even there. You can zoom in on buildings that you can barely see with the naked eye. This Nikon is great. If you get a Nikon camera, get one with a ridiculous optical zoom. You don't need all kinds of external lenses. Lisa over there refuses to get a camera that doesn't have these big lenses. Me, on the other hand, I like something I can slip in my pocket. It just makes it easier. I don't want a camera that comes with all kinds of external things. I just want to be able to stick it in a nice carrying case and go. I forgot the model number of this. Oh, it'd be helpful though if I could tell people what it is. It's a Nikon 16 megapixel, 20 times zoom, full HD movie Coolpix camera. But there's still a model number and I can't find it. But that's another thing with this, it takes videos. Lisa and I went to the zoo a couple weeks ago. I was able to zoom in on all the animals and do some video with it as well. I love this camera. Okay, now that's it for the camera talk. How's everybody doing? Did you like and comment? Did you subscribe? Oh, don't forget to push the little bell thingy too. That'll alert you of any silly videos I have coming up. Now these are the microphones I use. This is Yellowway. I got these a while ago, so I assume they're by a company called Yellowway. Now these you can attach to anything. I have these attached to an old cell phone. And that's how I record the audio every single show I do. And then I match it up with the video in post-production later. But these are good quality mics. Sometimes it sounds better than others, depending where I place it. But if I put it right next to my mouth, you can hear me loud and clear.
Are you sure about that?
No, I'm really not sure of much, to be honest with you. But I'm pretty sure based on past experiences. Oh, you're still here. So put that there. And it comes with all kinds of extensions. And it's great. But I know there's a ton of other wireless microphones out there, which are awesome as well. So.
Nope.
What?
Nope, they're not.
They're not? Oh. I really wish I knew more about these microphones so I could tell you things in detail, but I don't because these are pretty much plug and play. They're idiot proof. You just plug in whatever you need to record in. You don't really need to know much fancy. Just look for Yellowway. They're very economical. They didn't cost a lot. I think I bought 2 sets. Yeah, look at that. Just so I could have extra when I go outside, which is barely never. And there's nothing in here. I must have shoved everything in one box.
I think you did.
Okay, well, these things happen. Okay, and I have all kinds of tripods too. This one is called Broken now. It's called a broken tripod. This one will wrap around anything. I could wrap this thing around my head if I had a camera mounted on it. Okay, maybe this isn't the best tripod because these little pieces keep coming off. Although they seem like they snap on easy enough. So you can manipulate this and wrap it around things. Okay, I might need a new one of these because it keeps snapping off. And then I got another tripod here. And I guess this thing looks like some kind of GoPro mount.
Adapter.
I have a ridiculous amount of memory cards and batteries in here. That's it. Whew. Boy, I sure am tired from telling you about all my camera equipment. 95% of it I don't even use, but I will. And it's good to have. I guess, oh, this is a cell phone selfie stick. Clasp the cell phone on there. I'm sure you people who do selfie videos, I'm sure you've seen one of these. Really don't need to explain that. Really don't need to explain anything. Lisa's getting up to leave. She's bored of the show already. Usually, she doesn't leave. She just took off like she's fucking had enough. Where are you going? Oh, I forgot one. Oh, I thought you were just bored of the show when you were leaving. I wouldn't blame you. This one's not one of the most exciting ones. Probably one of the most informative ones I've done, but it's not exciting. And this, if you want to do like a TikTok show or something, you could put your cell phone on here. And if I had my cell phone, I could show people. Do you have a cell phone that I could show people?
No.
So anyway, you put your cell phone on here, and it's a nice little mount to keep the video straight. All right.
Yeah, just put the Creative Auto on it because it's the shape of a cell phone.
I'm not moving that camera.
The one that I handed to you.
It's not the same. Here, Lisa wants me to pretend this Creative Auto is a cell phone. So it has little hinges on the bottom and holds it like that, okay?
That's initially why I got it. It was for that.
Why? For the Creative Auto? I already have a tripod that I use.
Because the bottom kept breaking and you had ones that didn't
But
have.
that doesn't break now, it's fine.
I know, because I had to fix that.
Okay. So have you learned anything today? Besides the fact that I have a whole lot of camera equipment that I barely use. I hope this has kind of been an educational video to some degree. We'll be back tomorrow with the normal silliness. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. See you tomorrow. This has been Jay-Z Crazy.